Hey, what's going on YouTube? Pierre Harris here, back with another video. Now I know it's been some time since I posted, but I had to get me some new equipment, new lights, a phenomenal camera, and a mic. I really didn't like the way that the last recordings were turning out, but that is okay because that's a part of my journey, that's a part of growth. And I just had, at the time, I just had to start just to get started, and I knew eventually I would come back to it. So first things first, I do appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for watching the video whenever this comes across your algorithm. So thank you. Now today's topic is going to be about cultivating a growth mindset. I do want to have this video be around 5 to 7 minutes. I understand that the attention span is not very long, and so I want to keep it brief. Everything that I'm about to tell you, especially with these 3 tips, I have used these when I was along the journey, and I still do use them to this day. But this was something that just got me started as I was turning over a new leaf in my life. For some of you, this may serve as a reminder, and then for others, this may be something that is new to you. But majority of everyone have heard these tips before. Now, this I felt that it would be appropriate because we are at the end of the year, going into the new year. I understand that people are focused on finishing the year out, but also planning for next year of quarter 1. And so this is just something, again, to serve as a reminder for you and go from there. So first things first, I have 3 tips, but the first one is, what better way to start when you're trying to cultivate a growth mindset is to start with your mind. All right. So when I was on my journey, I had to cut out music. For me, I cut out the music. It really wasn't serving me at the time. I started to listening to motivational tapings. I stopped watching certain TV shows. I really don't even watch TV shows like that if it's not like sports or anything like that. That's mainly, every time I watch TV, it's mainly what I'm watching. Or if I'm not watching that, I'm watching the movie. But cut out the music, started reading more, started to research what I uh, really wanted to do, just started to educate myself on different things. And that really worked out. Now, if you are a person that's trying to stop cussing, if you are a person that watches reality TV shows, um, try to find an artist that is not that doesn't use profanity. If that doesn't work, until you can find an artist that doesn't necessarily use profanity and they have an uplifting message, go to just listening to instrumentals. I did that myself as well, and it helped out. Now, with watching the reality TV or just certain TV shows that are not feeding you, I would advise you to just kind of, well, I will advise you, not kind of, but just find something that you deem uplifting to you, that you deem that is not affecting you and affecting your growth. I know oftentimes we like to think that certain things don't affect us and it's not that deep, but it really is that deep. So the great Zig Ziglar said, your input determines your output. And so that really holds true. And it's also biblical. What's in a person's heart is going to, what's in a man's heart is going to come out. So if you're constantly feeding yourself negativity and things that aren't pushing you towards where you're trying to get to, that's all you have to give. So to reprogram your mind, you need to put a lot of positivity into your system. Put some positivity into your system so that you can reprogram your mind, and we're supposed to be doing that anyways, especially if you are a believer. So the second tip is your environment. The environment that you are in. It could be your work environment that you need. Maybe you need to cut some people off. Maybe you and your coworkers like to gossip. If you're a woman, or maybe if you're a male, your male coworker, all he wants to do is talk about going out and talk about what he did over the weekend, and just pointless, meaningless talk, meaningless conversation. It's not moving the needle on anything in your life. It doesn't just include work. It could be your community. It could be your neighborhood. Whatever it is, evaluate the circles and places that you're going in. Are your friends constantly asking you, do you want to go out? Is a friend actually inviting you to a networking event? So you have to evaluate all of that stuff. And I'm not saying that you can't have fun, but I'm just asking you to be mindful of that. And lastly, is something that we can all use. I'm running short on time, so I may start talking fast. Is physical health. Make sure that you are taking care of your physical health. All right, so 30 minutes to an hour, get that dopamine release, get your cardio in, or get your resistance training in. Maybe you do a bar class or a boxing training or whatever that looks like for you. Go and do that. I would recommend in the morning, but if that doesn't work for your schedule, then whenever you can fit it in your schedule, I would advise that and try to stay consistent with that 3 days out the week or 4 or 5, however it sets up for you. Just go ahead and get that in, and that will help you out. So just to serve as a recap, for cultivating a growth mindset, the first one, it starts with your mind. The second one is your environment, and then lastly is your physical health. All right, so if you found value in this video and you look forward to having more videos like this is what this channel is about. Please like, share, subscribe, invite 3 to 5 people over, or send this video to 3 to 5 people that you know, and also invite them over to the channel, and let's get better and grow from where we are. All right, so again, I'm Pierre Harris. God bless y'all. We'll talk soon. Peace.